So here we would see the uses of the form of be as main verbs and helping verbs. Members of be family, that is, am, are, was, and were, can be used as main verbs and helping verbs. Now let us see how do we use the be form as main verbs. A. To express physical or mental condition of a person or thing. When we want to express the mental or physical condition of a person or thing, then we can use the form of be as main verb. For example, she is an intelligent girl. Now here we're talking about the mental ability of the girl, right? So here in this example, if you see, we have only one verb, that is. There's no other verb, right? She is an intelligent girl. So here we can use the form of be as a main verb. In the B, to frame questions, that is to form interrogative sentences. When we want to ask questions, then that time also we can use the form of be as a main verb. So how do we do it? How do we form the sentence? By using be form of verb plus the subject. Now in the second example, if you see, is she an intelligent girl? Now this is a question that I'm asking, right? Now here the form is, I'm using the firstly I'm using the form of be, that is plus the subject and the rest of the sentence with a question mark. So this is how we can use the form of be as main verbs. Again, we'll see more of form of be as main verbs in simple present tense. So here, when we are talking about things in the present time, then we can also use the form of be as a main verb. For example, tiger is a wild animal. Now here, at the present moment, I'm talking about tiger, right? I'm talking about a tiger. Now I'm saying that the tiger is a wild animal. I'm not saying the tiger was a wild animal. No, I'm not saying, but I'm talking about now that the tiger isn't a wild animal. So at this, in such sentences, when we are talking about a person, thing, or animal at the present time, then we can use the form of be as a main verb. And number C, D, in simple past tense. Again, when I want to talk something about a thing, person, or animal in the past tense, then also I can use the form of be as the main verb. For example, the boys were very smart. Now here I'm using the past tense, right? What is the past form? What is the form of be? In the form of be, we have the present. In the present time, we have is, am, and are. But in the past form, we have in the second form of the verb, we have were, right? Was or were. So when we want to talk about a thing, person, or about an animal in the past tense, then we can also use the form of be as a main verb. For example, the boys were very smart. In number E, in imperative sentence. Now, what are imperative sentences, class? Imperative sentences are those sentences that makes a request, or that gives an order, or gives a command. Right? Yes, you know that sentences that has to do with request, that has to do with order, that has to do with command, are called imperative sentences. So here in the example, be careful about your health. Now here I am not using any other the family of be. Remember the family of be. Who are the family of be? Is, am, are, was, were, been, right? So when I am doing with imperative sentences, that time you would not use any other family of be, but you would use the main word. Okay, that is the root word, that is the original word of be as be only. Okay, you would, in imperative sentence, you would use the form of be as be only. So be careful about your health. Now here I'm giving you an advice, right? So no, be careful about your health. So I am giving an advice. So here I'm using the form of be as be and the rest of the sentence. I hope you're clear up to this part. So in the next class, we would see the uses of have and do as main verbs and auxiliary verbs.